Here are 3 things that can totally F you when you go and apply for a home loan. And hopefully, after you watch this video, you won't get totally effed when it's your time to buy a house. Number 1, and probably most importantly, is control your freaking debts. A great and simple equation that you can do today to determine how much house you could roughly qualify for is to take your total gross monthly income, cut that amount in half, and then subtract the total of all of your credit liabilities. That's going to be your auto loans, your student loan payments, your minimum credit card payments, and any other personal loans that you take out. Take all of those payments and minimum payment amounts, add those up, and subtract it by half of your current gross monthly income. Now, if you are seeing a difference of about $2,000 or so, you're in a pretty good spot. But if you're showing a few $100, $1,000, maybe even you have no room at all, we got to do some work, and we got to get your debts cut down, and we got to do it in a hurry. 2 is going to be to get a decent to good credit score. You should be able to actually go out and request 1 free credit report on yourself each and every year. Do not listen to Credit Karma, for the love of God. If your middle score between the 3 major bureaus is above a 580, congrats, we can actually work with you. But just because your score is above the minimum requirement does not mean that you're going to get automatic acceptance. Preferably, we would love to see your middle credit score go above at least 620, preferably 640, to give you the best opportunity for a successful pre-approval and the best possible terms out there. Lastly, we want to see that you've had 2 years worth of work history. Now, that does not mean necessarily that you've done a little bit of part-time work here, you've sold a few things on Facebook Marketplace here. We want to see that you've actually been working legitimately full-time for at least 2 years. Now, there's a few caveats with that. If you were a student less than 2 years ago, that should be fine as long as you were using your education to work towards your current career. In lieu of work history, in most cases, we can use college transcripts, and even if it applies to you, potentially high school transcripts as well. Now, sometimes life happens and we can't work for 2 years straight. We potentially could have been laid off, fired, medical emergency, whatever the case may be. If you were forced not to work for a period of time, again, in most cases, we can get by with a simple explanation, but it has to be a legitimate reason for missing work that you could not control. There are many other rules and regulations and requirements that are not mentioned on this little video here. And trust me when I say there are countless things that can also F you that were not mentioned here during the home loan process. But if you can take care of these 3 little things here at the beginning of the mortgage process, I can guarantee you will be in a great starting point at the very least when you are ready to buy your home.